Okay, so I am the SNES Geek, and today I'm reviewing Donald Duck PK for the PS2. It's about Donald Duck as a superhero. It opens up with an FMV about planet Earth that's being invaded by Evronian soldiers. Now it's up to Donald Duck PK to save Earth and stop the Evronians. This is your opportunity to take a drink of water. This loading screen is really long, but hey, PK got that face that says, "I got this, Mother Ducker. You can't stop me." After the break, you can finally play the game. Hooray! One of the things you will notice is the snow. Snow everywhere in PK. So you move around and shoot. I can't say this hasn't been done before, because it has. Many times. Something else that has been done to death is that you have to collect things. But something that hasn't been done in the past too often is the checkpoint system. Yup, there is a reason to collect these things, because they act as currency to activate the checkpoints which are spread around the levels. So the enemies vary from really easy to kind of hard. We start off with cool flames, which are really easy to take down, just a few shots. We have the Evronian soldiers, which are pretty much the standard enemies in this game. And then they are the cocaine and the cool flames, which are really hyper and they mock you by taunting you. By the way,
what on earth does PK mean?
PK stands for the scientific Latin classification Platyrhynchos kineticus. Translated loosely, it means energized duck. Put the P and the K together and you have PK.
What? Is that what PK stands for? I thought PK stood for Pizza Kid or anything more simple than that.
Anyhow, back to the game. You will be fighting against ducks.
But the question is, are there anything more in this game than just ducks?
Of course there is. You won't just be fighting against ducks. You will be fighting against pirates, collect health, saving hostages, and fight bosses. Everything you could possibly ask for in a superhero game. But of course, like any game, there are some things that is kinda bad that could have been fixed for the release. That is the camera. It will always stay behind PK, which may not sound too bad, but then there are times when you just want to adjust it. But the game doesn't allow that. Like I said, it always stays behind it. It will never move, and there are times when things are in the way, which block your sight, and it can result in some cheap death. However, it's not that big of a problem for me, as I mastered this game for playing so much in my childhood. This game even has power-ups, which are honestly the coolest thing about this game. And I gotta say, these power-ups hasn't been done too much in video gaming. It brings a little originality. Every power-up are drastically different from each other, and it never feels like one is used less than the others. The first upgrade are thrusters, which allows you to glide over gaps, and it also lightens the impact, which saves the damage you would normally take. The next power up is the downward smash, which are used to access new areas. There are tons of times when this power up is used. You stand on a mysterious surface and you will break it downwards. You can even discover some secret with this power up, so make sure you try to break any mysterious surface. The next power up is a shield breaker, which are used to break shields at Evronian soldiers. Only some of them though. Make sure you have enough health. If the green bar on the side of your main health isn't filled, you can't use it. Just hold down the square button when the soldier is not shooting and you should land a hit. The fourth power up is for
A hole.
This really puts your control skills to the test. You must steer a Mini-X transformer through a maze, and in the end awaits a battle which allows you to progress through the game. Because Donald can't fit in.
A hole.
The fifth and final power-up is a grappling hook, and it's pretty self-explanatory of what it does. In fact, okay, let's talk about the bosses in this game, or the lack there are. Yeah, there are only 2 bosses in the entire game. The first one is the elite Evronian, who for some reason can't fight you alone. He needs a machine to hurt you. This boss is really easy. Just avoid his shots and use your shield breaker when he is vulnerable. It's the same principle as the shielded Evronian soldiers. And then there's the final boss, against the boss on this type of operation, the madman behind all this. And I gotta say, one of the coolest final bosses ever. He looks so badass, and this boss fight is actually really good. This boss is split up into two halves. The first one is pretty easy. Use your X transformer to shoot back these bombs he shoots at you. There are also some time bombs that follows you that you have to jump in order to destroy without taking help, and also some Evronian surface as well. It adds a little difficulty and forces you to really know how the controls work at this point. He uses sound waves to make you fall down. Hell, I didn't even finish this boss and I was making gameplay footage for this video. But a pretty fair final boss, I must say.
Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Donald Duck PK may not be the best game out there, but it's definitely not the worst game ever. I had real fun with this, and I bet anyone who wants a Donald Duck themed superhero game should definitely get this. Or even if you're into PS2 or GameCube. So this definitely worth buying if you ask me. So that was the end of this video. I am the SNES Geek, you are the audience, I love you, thank you so much. Bye.